Welcome to the very first episode of the Hot Pocket, the show that interviews your favorite celebrities. I'm your host, and our guest today is, drumroll please, Beyoncé. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you. Are you kidding me? The Beyoncé in my studio. It's shocking. So, Beyoncé, you gotta tell me, how did you get into the music industry? I mean, we all know about Destiny's Child, but you gotta give me more than that. I need all the juicy details.
Well, I wasn't always this outgoing. I mean, when I was younger, I barely even spoke. I was so shy back then.
We're all glad you broke out of your shell.
Me too. My mom noticed I was pretty socially awkward and decided to sign me up for dance classes.
Can we give a big thank you to Mama B? Without her, we wouldn't have Beyoncé today. Literally and figuratively.
I started dance classes and I came to learn that I actually really liked them. And let me tell you, when my parents saw me perform for the first time, they were amazed. Of course, I was only 6 years old, so obviously I couldn't have been all that good.
Are you joking? We've seen you perform home when you were 7. That was amazing.
Now, after I realized I could have potential in the music industry, I started to enter talent shows, and I won a lot of them.
Of course you did. You're freaking Beyoncé.
My parents thought I needed more of a challenge, so I started auditioning for music groups.
Let me guess. Destiny's Child?
Yes, well, no. Back then when I auditioned for it, it was called Girls' Time. I auditioned for lead singer and I got it, obviously. My parents were so proud of me.
I bet. So, who were the original members of Girls' Time?
Me, Tamara Davis, Lativa Robertson, Kelly Rowland, and Nikki and Nina Taylor.
The Destiny's Child we all know has 3 members, Kelly, you, and Michelle.
That's right. Some of the members were cut, while Michelle was added later on. My dad, Matthew Noels, our manager, got us to deal with Columbia Records around 1996. We dropped our debut album the following February.
No. Part 1 was a part of that debut album, right?
Yep, that was a hit single. In 2001, we released our 3rd album, Survivor. It was a huge success due to the 3 hit singles in it. After this album, Kelly and I started to branch out on our own. On my single journey, I began to date Sean, Jay-Z, my now husband. I was featured in his song, '03 Bonnie and Clyde.
You two are truly a power couple in the music industry. Too cute.
Thank you. Destiny's Child came back together in 2004 to release our 4th and last album. In 2005, on our tour, we announced that we split up, but wanted to end things on good terms and stay friends. We are still best friends to this day.
What a great story. Now, tell me, how did you start your music career alone now that you left Destiny's Child?
I released my first solo album, Dangerously in Love, in 2003 before the split of Destiny's Child. I dropped my 2nd album in 2006, then my 3rd in 2008.
What have you been working on recently? Any upcoming albums?
Well, since 2008, I've dropped 6 albums, all being very successful. I was in live-action remake of The Lion King, and I made some music for the movie. In the summer of 2022, I released Renaissance.
What was it like being in The Lion King?
It's a movie I grew up watching, and I was excited for my kids to see their mom play a character in it.
How fun. Well, Beyoncé, I would say this was a very successful interview. I had fun and I hope you did too.
Of course I did. Thank you again for having me. I hope you have other big stars on the next upcoming episodes.
You and me both. You have just listened to the Hot Pocket with your host and my guest star Beyoncé. Subscribe to my podcast on whichever streaming platform you're listening to this on. Catch you on the next episode where we will interview Jay-Z. Thanks for tuning in.